Hello everyone, Recabilly here. Today I want to talk about how to play Squeaky on cache. Now Squeaky door is probably not something that kind of goes unrecognized as far as importance in this map goes. Squeaky is actually one of the most important spots to play when you are taking a site on cache. Now this site has so many different angles that a CT can be. For instance, right there. We can have a guy up here, even though I didn't add one there. We can have these three guys here, one there. We can have a guy truck. Sometimes this guy would like to play all the way back here. You just don't know exactly where they are going to be because there are so many different spots, but there are ways to kind of take advantage of the spots that you do know. So, what is the job of a player who comes to Squeaky? Well, this door makes noise. That's why we call it Squeaky. You hear that noise? That noise brings fear to everyone on a site. Even if they aren't watching Squeaky, for instance, let's say this guy right here. He's watching Idan A, and he hears or sees the door open in Squeaky. He's going to be ready for that second battle just in case somebody peeks. And now suddenly their focus is not just in A where they could probably kill one of your buddies if they just peek like this, but now you're taking away their focus here in Squeaky. You're making them think that you're gonna push out. This guy suddenly has less chance of hitting his shots in A main just because you made a little bit of noise. So always remember that. Make some noise, folks. This is not supposed to be a sneaky spot. This is supposed to be something that you bring fear to the enemy team with. So if you open this, you suddenly get this guy's attention, this guy's, and this guy's. This guy focuses a little bit, and this guy focuses a little bit. So they're all kind of just ready for you to come out. So what do? How do you get out? How do you help your teammates? Well, you can flash. Flashing is probably the best thing you can do. For instance, I have this flash here. If you just aim in between the two crates and then somewhere along this line of the two planks, so right around here, just toss that. As you can see, lands right there, which means your teammate who's here is not going to see any of it. So they can actually peek out at the same time that goes off because it's right behind there. So if they peek far out, pop. And now everybody's blind except for truck, of course. You got to be ready because truck is not blind. These guys are all blind though. Alright? This guy's not blind, so always be ready for him as well. And the guy that's up here will not be blind. We also have this guy up here who might get blind, but you have to be ready for that as well. It's just a really interesting sight. So throwing that flashbang is actually pretty necessary. You want it to pop out far enough to take all of these guys out, so you can look around, make sure that you're safe, take the shots that you need to kill the players that you see are blind. If you see anybody who's not blind, try to focus on them first because they're the ones who can actually shoot back. That's just the way it is. There's also a couple smokes that you can do. So if I stand right here, and I'm not crouching, I'm just standing, and I aim somewhere along this line right here, that will smoke off this area, allowing your team to cross through here and take the site. You can also do this smoke instead if you would like. Stand in the corner just like this and then aim at the top of the arrow. And I was crouching for that one. That will smoke off right there, allowing you to take this area. And if you combine that, then you can take out these 2, 3, maybe even 4 people for some crazy reason. Jump up here, watch your truck, watch your highway, and surprise the folks here on site. So that combined with a nice flash, something like this, boom, you can come up here, well, if I can make the jump, come up here, take your shots, take the site, plant the bomb, and now you have a site on cache. Of course, I am still new to this game. I don't consider myself good. I still consider myself a noob, so if I said anything that you guys disagree with, feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you guys have another strat that you think would be cool, also let me know that. And maybe I'll make an updated version of this little video in the future, but I really do think that Sqeaky is an important role as a terrorist when you want to take A. To just open that, bring some fear into them. They're not going to be expecting you, or they're going to be expecting you to push out, but if once you get that flash, they're all blind. You and your team can come out. You can combine that with the smoke first if you wanted. Like I said, so many things you can do from this site, from Sqeaky on A site. It's a very powerful spot. Alright, that's going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. He's looking at him through the freaking floor. Guy, come on, guy. The tents. Alright, let's walk around here, get through. I've done some work underneath the place, like right over here.